This is WETM 18 News at 6.
In our rural communities, art may sometimes seem hard to find here in the Twin Tiers, but in all its forms, drawing, dancing, performing, sculpting, or writing, WETM 18 News reporter Erica Brecher discovers there's a lot of talent maybe right in your neighborhood.
Today, WETM puts the spotlight on two local artists, one from Tioga County, Pennsylvania, and another from Chemung County. Erica Brecher has the story.
Musician Ellis Callahan hails from the Northern Tier. From his garage-turned-music studio in Tioga, Callahan is working on his dream.
I'd love to be a songwriter professionally. That would be, like, I have a song that's perfect for Adele. I just need to find her.
His passion turned into a career after the first time he got paid to perform.
Well, I was in bands in high school, and my brother, Joe, introduced me to a lot of great music, and I started playing with him. We started playing in bar bands when I was like 17.
The Brothers Callahan is the duo he and his brother perform as, but Ellis goes solo too and performs with his second rock duo, Crooked Sun. These groups can often be found in Wellsboro at 83 Main, Penn Wells, Timeless Destination, or in Mansfield at Gregory's.
The more I throw at the dartboard, the more likely I am to hit a bullseye.
Back in the studio, Callahan records demos to send to publishers. He's released 3 albums. His preferred style?
Anything sort of roots rock and Americana, simple, honest, kind of not too raw, but like anything that involves blues, country, folk, soul, Motown.
And it turns out he and I know a lot of the same music, so I got my interview with him, and I got a little lesson on guitar as well. Callahan isn't sure he has a favorite song he's written, but
there's one that's everyone else's favorite. It's Why the Caged Bird Sings. It's on my acoustic album, Steady on the Streetlights. It took me like 9 months to write that song, and now usually I won't take more than a couple hours, but that one was a fist fight.
Until he makes it big, Callahan will keep writing and serenading the Northern Tier. Oil painter Mark Rubin has his studio right here in Elmira.
Still life is passionate because I can set it up, I can visit it, because I paint Saturdays and Sundays. I'm a designer, Monday through Friday. So having a still life set up, something that's not going to rot, which I fight all the time, rotting vegetables, rotting flowers, and it's always this challenge.
But his work is all over the country. You can find Rubin's paintings in art galleries from Philadelphia to Maryland. And of course, he's acclaimed right here in the Southern Tier and comes highly recommended by the Arts Council of the Southern Finger Lakes.
I like to find old things that people walk by every single day and don't pay attention to. I'll see that and get inspired by that and try to bring that back and recreate that inspiration.
He paints in this upstairs room of his home where big windows allow his still life setups to capture natural light exactly how he sees it, and he enjoys listening to soft classical music while he works. Rubin, like Callahan, has trouble choosing a favorite piece.
They're all my children. And the hardest part in the beginning was, like, they say, send some work to a gallery. I say, I don't want that piece to go, I like it. And this friend of mine who's a director at a museum out west, she said, you gotta send your best work. Whether you love them or not, you have to let them go.
Recently, he's been painting taxidermied animals, a new type of still life he started about a year ago. But Rubin likes to thoughtfully consider any object or setup he comes across that strikes him. A fun fact about how he goes about getting creative ideas?
That I'm always looking, that I'm always observing. I'm always looking for something to paint, always something that could be a painting. I'm always just very aware. Sometimes I'm so quiet people don't even know I exist.
These artists are just two of so many others in the Twin Tiers. So if you feel like there's a lack of culture here, you'd be surprised to see what's available. For a list of what's in your neighborhood, head to our website, WETMTV.com. Reporting in the studio, Erica Brecher, WETM 18 News.